So then I sent this to you on the gram.
Yeah.
So that's where everyone was responding. So speaking of claiming these bodies, NBA Youngboy in his most recent song, he puts out the song and it's called "Bring the Hook."
Yeah.
And in that word, he goes, "Boy, that Squid Game. O Block Pack get rolled up." The second you say a whole neighborhood and then say pack
Yeah.
afterwards,
Yeah.
it's
war.
It's war.
Yeah.
And he goes, that Squid Game. O Block Pack get rolled up. Murder what they told us. Atlanta boy get fold up. Boy, get your hose up. These bitches throwing up green flags, which green flags are associated with NBA. Throwing that NBA up for me, set you up to bust your ass.
Yeah.
So, of course,
goes back to Quando Rondo.
Goes back to Quando Rondo and King Von. So, Quando Rondo is NBA Youngboy's artist.
Right.
So, I'm not 100% sure where the beef started. I definitely know that like King Von would be in his car listening to NBA Youngboy and saying he got cap in his raps. He ain't really doing none of this shit. We were really out here. And I'm not sure if Quando Rondo basically had to take the beef for the boss, being like, if you beef with my boss, then that means we got beef.
Yeah.
And then he started throwing shots at him.
Or being like, I want to step up. I want a promotion.
Yeah, I want to rank up, so I gotta like show you that I'm with it. So, these people, meaning O Block is Chicago, but after that they moved to Atlanta because they got to get out of the hood. So Dirk and Vaughn were just chilling in Atlanta, doing stuff in Atlanta, just being around there. And at one point, he gets the drop. Apparently, Quando Rondo's at the hookah lounge. Allegedly, we don't know exactly how it happens that he gets there. But the second that he pulls up, King Von immediately hops out the car, and it's literally on site.
Because that's how he rolled.
Yeah. He sees Quando, and it's literally on site, hops out the car, and starts swinging. Second that a few shots get landed, one of Quando Rondo's guys hops out the back, boom, gets Vaughn from behind, and Vaughn's dead. And that's the murder of King Von. So now it's like, there's all what really happened. Did Youngboy have this plan? Did they say if we see Vaughn, it's on site? Did they already have this pre-planned to put this hit out on Vaughn because of all of the beef on the inside? So now that NBA Youngboy is out here basically like saying it in a sense.
Which is wild because he's still on house arrest, right?
Which is why I think he's doing this. Like, how are you going? For when he's in Utah.
Yeah.
Who's going to go to Utah? So basically, Lil Durk responds to this and he goes, "Don't claim it if you ain't do it. Still a bitch." The Voice.
Yeah.
So it's like that thing where it's like, if you're going to claim it, then you got to kind of
you did it.
Make sure you did it because you're going to be taking responsibility for this.
Yeah.
And what comes with it.
Yeah.
If you're going to be talking about dead ops. So it's like, if you're really ready for that, then you better be ready for that. And, he's taking all of his pictures. Because DJ Academics goes, NBA Youngboy on Demon Time right now. Sheesh. And he dropping a whole tape Friday. Lil Reese says, that ain't no Demon Time. He just rapping like the rest of these rappers all rap. And
I mean, that's true.
So, what do we think? Like, how do we feel about the O Block Pack getting rolled up?
I mean, I don't know, bro. Like, that's wild to put a target on yourself like that, but also like you said, like he's in Utah, like on house arrest.
Yeah, like what are they really gonna do?
It's gonna have to be something crazy. Do you think he's going kind of like the 6ix9ine route where it's like you have so much eyes on you constantly that like if something happens to you, everyone knows who did it?
Well, no, it's kind of like you're in house arrest. You can't even leave the house. How is anyone gonna come and touch you?
But I'm saying like even if, because also 6ix9ine, didn't 6ix9ine say rest in piss to King Von?
Yeah.
So like if you put such a big target on your back, but you also know who's coming after you, then they can't murder you because everyone's going to know who did it.
But then I wonder, like, because I was listening to academics talk about this. And brings up a good point of, like, right now, this is obviously going to boost up NBA Youngboy because everyone, like, right now, O Block's popping. But this is also going to set up O Block artists. Right now, if O Block's smart, you're not thinking about, man, we got to go slide. You're thinking, he just shouted us out.
Mm-hmm.
Now, anybody from our area right now that puts something out, people are going to listen to because they want to hear the response. They want to hear the response. So you should be curating your move right now on like the music side, because that's like these fans are looking for one. Yes, of course they're looking for violence or whatever.
Yeah,
but they're looking for something. They're looking for a response.
It's a true crime.
Yep.
For men.
So they want to like. So now you want to see the next clue.
Yeah.
What might be the clue? We're kind of in the dark right now.
Right.
What does this really mean? Who really did what? Who's claiming what? Mm-hmm. Well, we got to hear what their response is about who's capping, about what really happened, about who slid on who, and about whose homies really died, and all these things that
whose ops is actually dead.
And this is the perfect time for O Block to really put something out. I mean, if with Vaughn gone, you know what I mean? Like I think there's that space open right now.
Yeah.
For someone to really claim the set, claim the neighborhood, and basically be the voice for it, which we also see comes with a lot of danger. It's kind of weird when they're like, you know, we talked about like with the Mexican cartels, to be that voice, to maybe not be as active,
right,
but to be the person that has to talk about it and has to put his voice out there to say, hey, y'all want to disrespect the ops? Okay, I'll disrespect the ops then.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. To put that target on your back.
Yeah. To be like, all right, so who do we not fuck with? All right, then.
Yeah.
I'll make sure that everyone knows we don't fuck with them.
Mm-hmm. So then, but then again, not to take it back to 6ix9ine, but then what's keeping him alive?
Moving smart.
I guess.
The whole point is like not being caught lacking.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like
supposedly he doesn't have security.
Yeah, but he also does things like when he posts his location, he doesn't post it live. He like posts it once he left.
Gotcha.
And things like that. So if he posts a house, he's like flexing, he already left that house. Gotcha. So like you're not gonna find him at that place.
Yeah.
And then he'll be chilling in places like he's not chilling in New York. So like anybody who actually had a problem with him probably doesn't have money. So like he's chilling in Miami with a bunch of people with money.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're not gonna find 6ix9ine. Like you're not gonna catch him slipping.
Gotcha.
And
So
if you do,
it's like that video when they're like, "Yeah, we at the store, we're not scared," but they're like running.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So it's like, and then the whole Meek Mill thing, like everyone's security was there, and you're at a nightclub. So it's like, when are you
who's
really
gonna do something?
When are you gonna catch 6ix9ine? Especially when all the people who really have beef with him are all locked up on lengthy sentences.
Yeah.
So like, sure, maybe a random fan who just wants clout will kill him because he's a rat.
Because it sounds like.
But that's like, you have to think about it. Like,
I don't know, man. That's how they caught off, though.
No,
if
man.
you see it, like all that stuff's coming out with like his murder.
Yeah, but it's different because like it's real. 6ix9ine's not going to his hood in Bushwick and just like pulling up to the store.
That's okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's just a lot of weird things where it's like, in order for these murders to go unsolved, X, Y, and Z has to be in place, and I think he's making sure that those things aren't in place.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like people know where he's at, people know who he was around. I think he's got to keep some sort of like tab and stuff.
Yeah.
Like for him to also be so blatant and like disrespect other people.
Yeah.
Whenever like they die.
Right.
He just kind of also knows when you're seeing things like Dolphin, you're seeing things like Vaughn, that it can happen at any moment.
Mm-hmm.
And the way he says it, it's predetermined. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. There's nothing I can do about that.
True.
So it's like
if they're going to set me up, they're going to set me up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And obviously it doesn't matter how real you are, what all you did, you see what happened with Dolph. Doesn't matter how this and that, you see what happened with Vaughn. Mm-hmm. It can happen to anybody.
You could even be positive.
Yeah.
Nipsey Hussle.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there's always something that can happen. So it's just like, do your thing, keep on going. Most of it is just like perception, right? It's all the internet. He knows how to work the internet.
Yeah.
So it's like what we see is wild. How is he still alive?
Yeah.
Like, how are most of these people? So many people like Crip Mac literally just has Crip Killer blood killer on his forehead.
Bro, Crip Mac is crazy.
And that's just a crazy sight to see out in the streets. And that's someone who's not famous. You just see him as a person, and that's the target to get got.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I think it's inevitable. Mm-hmm. You can't just keep on being afraid and looking over your shoulder.
Okay.
Because you never know what you could have done to somebody.
Right.
What somebody could have been upset about for whatever reason.
Perceived as something.
Exactly. I mean, the whole King Von alleged murder thing with Marcus Stuckey was just that he was looking at him the wrong way at a party.
Oh yeah.
You know what
They
I'm
just
saying? So it's like,
they left and then they came back and like shot it up.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like you could just be looking at someone the wrong way accidentally.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's the thing is, someone can always try to find a reason why they don't like you.
Yeah.
So you just got to kind of move differently.
Yo, that's why I stopped honking at people.